research that I did yesterday at trial with Robin that I wanted to share with you because there were two situations where he had distractors, and I wanted you to have my thoughts about why I did what I did, just so you can get an idea of what you can do at trial, because sometimes it's not easy to think about it when you're faced with a situation. So as always, I want to have an idea in my head, and I suggest we all do, whether we're training or trialing. I want to have a thought in my head. I want to have planned what I'm going to do if I get an incorrect from the judge, if Robin interacts with a distractor, all of that kind of stuff. So I've planned this out, and I knew that there was no food distractors involved in an advanced level, but I knew that there were toy distractors, which could be anything from something really boring to him to something really exciting, and it turned out to be something quite interesting. So that was good. And the other thing with Robin is that humans are a distractor. He's a very friendly boy. He'd been in the car while I was judging exteriors, and this was the last run in interiors. So we had about 10 minutes or so. After I got him out, he worked for the food nicely. As soon as he got out of the car, chased it. That's my warm-up for him to see if he's going to be happy to work for the food or if I need to rethink that. But mainly just to look at here what I did with the distractors. So I shall hit play and get my cursor out of the way. And it will start. So there are the hides, 1 and 2. Linda over there is the timekeeper. And the toy distractor is right down the middle, nicely placed by the judge. I saw it and went, uh-oh, this will be fun. He has a little looks around, but goes straight to it. My plan had been to give him the opportunity to leave it, because we've been working on that, and he did. So that was a real tick for me. I moved off to the side to give him that table, but in doing so, I brought him straight to Linda, the timekeeper. So I re-engaged him. And again, that's a practice thing, and I restarted him on that table. Had no idea, obviously, where they were at this point in time. But I wanted to give him an object, because even if there's no hide on that table, that's potentially a place where odour will have collected. You can't see this one really well, and it really doesn't matter because it was on the chair there, and he worked it really nicely. I knew straight away he was in odour. So I called alert, and I consciously put a few seconds between alert and good boy, which pulls him off and gives him the understanding that he's earned the reinforcement. Simply because so far alert doesn't predict anything to Robin, and I want to see how long I can trial before it starts to predict the delivery of reinforcement. Okay, so that's just what was going on in my head and the plan that I had going into it, which worked really nicely.